The real problem with Vladimir Putin is that, quite apart from the repression, quite apart from the KGB values, he has changed borders in Europe by force for the first time since 1945. And we complain about it all the time. We were just talking about Ban Ki-moon, not the strongest Secretary General the UN has had, in my humble opinion. I worked for him. He's on the way out, so I can say that now. We have had, in Europe and most of the rest of the world, an international order since 1945 where the inviolability of borders has been, on the whole, respected. When it wasn't in Kuwait, we all went to work to push Saddam Hussein out. And non-interference in the affairs of neighboring countries has been respected. Vladimir Putin has not respected that. He has not respected the independence and the popular will of Ukrainians to have their own state. And I think there are several other countries in the world today that are interfering through proxies like Iran, like Pakistan and Afghanistan. And the list could go on, even in Africa, Rwanda, in Eastern Congo. That, I think, that kind of behavior, acting through proxies to undermine neighboring states, is the main threat to international peace and security today. But Putin has taken it a step further, because he has not just interfered, he has annexed. And he has truly divided Ukraine on a scale that doesn't have any resolution, where there's no resolution in sight. McCain called him a murderer today. Clearly, no one has convicted him of that. But when Boris Nemtsov, our friend, who sat around Jeremy's dinner table in Moscow and who came to visit us in Canada only a few months before his death, when he was shot on the Bolshoi Kameny Most in Russia, in a very deliberate way, a way that was designed to send a message to the Russian opposition and to all of us, I cannot help thinking that KGB values were at work, and that an agenda of repression in Russia, aggression in Ukraine, and strategic challenge to the 1945 settlement was in play. And I think the only things that will stop Vladimir Putin are strong sanctions, and in the case of Syria, a willingness to back our diplomatic principles with the kind of force that will save lives in Aleppo and all the other beleaguered cities of that country. Thanks very much for the chance to be here.